Alright guys, hey everybody, I'm back here with just another update, another video. So going back to where I said in the first video how I use these pitchforks and how, you often see reactions of this median line. Now look here what happened. Since the last time I made a video, the market moved. It chopped down a little bit because obviously we approached the weekend, volume died down, so when there's really not much volume, price also barely moves. But look, did go down a little bit, stopped almost exactly at the median line, like almost exactly. You can see that is almost a perfect touch right there. And now is kind of trying to get a reaction and obviously will bounce a little bit. In this video, I'm just going to analyze how strong of a reaction would we need for us to go back and revisit the upper trend, or is there's going to be like a fake little reaction before the volume comes in and we go down to the lower bound. So to do that, first let's look at what's going to happen in, you know, uh, the next couple hours. Right now it's about 2 a.m. Eastern on Labor Day, so September 2nd. So overnight, probably nothing much is going to happen, but we can also use a 30-minute to kind of gauge the next couple hours. So to start off, let's look at this stochastic RSI and RSI. As we can see with the RSI right now, we're still in an overall downtrend, right? It's like pretty clear here, lower peak, but we can see is like, you know, as price goes down, like, same RSI, lower price all throughout this little chop zone. Not really looking the most bullish here. Even we're getting oversold over here. We're still not entirely oversold, but I mean, look at price. It's at 57.7. This shit is going down. You know, it's not staying here right now. But yeah, like clearly from the RSI we can tell probably gonna look like we're denying 49 RSI right now. Probably gonna go up a little bit, deny over here, go back down, and as the New York exchange opens up, volume comes in, this will start crashing. And now when we look at the 3-hour stochastic and RSI, now that looks still pretty bearish. We are at right now 50 RSI, stochastic, and about 38 RSI. We're denying off of 40 RSI here, and again 44 stochastic RSI. Like the market wants to go down. It's starting to curve up, sure, but it can easily go down and keep going down. And again, still part of that downtrend. We're at it right now. Probably gonna see a bounce down. It's not entirely looking bullish at all. It's looking pretty bearish. We can even check the 1 hour out, and you guys can see that even with the 1 hour, it shows that we've got a little bit more room out, but the 30 minutes topping out, so it's probably gonna go a little bit down here. Again, that same downtrend still applicable right here. You can even put it back all the way. You'd even get an even higher downtrend. So seems like right now we're just getting a reaction off the median line. Probably go up, revisit maybe 61K. Let's find out using the EMAs and the Ichimokus. Alright, so now moving on to the EMAs, we can see that we just had an EMA death cross. So the 200 EMA went over the 100 EMA, and this is not good. And ever since, you can see price has been going down. This is not good at all. I mean, look, we're denying 100 EMA again. This time, we're even denying the 20 EMA. We're going up to 100 stochastic, and right now people are not valuing Bitcoin to be as high as it is. So it looks like definitely we will be heading towards the bottom trend. because there's no way with stochastics looking like this and EMAs, the reaction off these EMAs like this, it's not looking good at all. We can even look at the higher time frame, like let's look at the 1 hour again, death cross on the 1 hour also. Um, uh, and we can tell by the stochastics, like if this goes for a double top, sorry, a double bottom, we're rejecting off the 20 EMA, which is extremely bad. I mean, like if you aren't even, like if buyers aren't even willing to value it more than they did for the last 20 days, like that's not a good thing. That's a continuing pattern of devaluation. Now, if we go on to the 3 hour, look at the stochastics and compare it just now. What can we see? Death cross, and it just happened as this spreads out and as this goes down. What do you guys think happens? Momentum, decrease, decrease, decrease. These open up a little bit, and we keep going down. That's what's gonna happen. That's how I'm looking at it right now. So now we can move on and look at the Ichimoku clouds. As we can see, we've been trending on the 3 hour below the baseline of the Ichimoku clouds, which is very, very bearish. Like we aren't even able to push above through to the Ichi cloud itself. On the 30-minute, you can see like um, we never pushed through the Ichimoku. Like we kept denying entering the cloud, denying the top, especially here, denying top, 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 fell through, denied the top again. You know, this is again not a very bullish signal at all. This clear downtrend, and even with no volume, you know, even when there's no volume, you're still not able to push out of the indicator and flip it bullish, which is not good at all. That means even like when no one's looking, people are still bearish. They still don't want Bitcoin. They want to sell that. So now even on the hourly you can see there was kind of a reaction over here, but there's barely any volume, so I wouldn't really pay much attention to that. Maybe just a big account or two. Moving on to the Keltner channels, we can see, like let's look at the 3 hour, denied the middle, denied the middle, denying the bottom, which is not good at all. This is extremely bearish. Like first we tried going back up the middle, we couldn't do it. The pressure isn't enough. We are not going up anytime soon, I don't think. Again, even on the hourly, denying the middle again. Here, this is a common pattern for the Keltner channel. Let me clear this up for you guys so you guys see what I'm talking about. So when you guys see a pattern like this, price goes from the bottom to the top to the bottom again and then denies the middle, that's like an extremely bearish signal, because on the second pump around you weren't even able to push it through the middle of the Keltner channel, and from the last one you rejected the top. So now you're kind of forming like a downtrend within this, you know, channel, like sorry, within this indicator, like top, bottom, middle, bottom, deny the bottom, you know, like depending on how bearish it is, that's how I would see it go down. But yeah, overall, as you guys can see, this is not looking very bullish at all. I would be very careful with your positions here if you do have any open. Um, I mean, longs, I mean, not really shorts, but even so, I'd be very careful with how I would approach this. I think even if you're looking for spot positions, it's just best to wait right now, because this is also kind of a key area. Bitcoin needs to push below 57 for it to go more down. There can just be a little fake out, because you can see there's not much juice left on the 3 hour stochastic. So overall, I would look at the 3 hour, see like around when it bottoms out. Maybe it's 54.5, maybe it's all the way here 49. See when it bottoms out, then I would maybe kind of evaluate, you know, whether I should open a long here, whether I should buy now. That's how I would kind of look at it. Wait for the 3 hour stochastic to get oversold. And on the pump back, key areas that I would be looking at, if we just open the EMAs, the key areas, honestly, if we drop below, like let's look at the uh, daily here. If we drop below, anywhere below 54, 54 and a half, I say we're going all the way down to the trend line. But if we go below maybe 55, 56K, pump back up, go above 59, 60K, then I would say, okay, like we've bottomed out, and I would look to open positions and look for investment opportunities. But yeah, otherwise, guys, please be careful. Uh, Please like, follow, share, subscribe, and any comments would be appreciated. I am very new to this, and I know my videos aren't in the best format or quality, but feedback would be greatly appreciated.